All right. All right. Hello. Good afternoon. This is Arnel, Tanyag. It's Resilience 17 minutes, 17 minutes of Resilient. Again, my name is Arnel Tanyag with Tanyag Company. I'm a MAPS business coach and a certified referral trainer. I'm the host of this video interview. Resilience 17 is 17 minutes of building resilience. The purpose of Resilience 17 is be a light in today's business community and the environment and what we're going on. If you look at the definition of resilience, it's defined as the capability or capacity to recover from stressful events. Your ability to withstand adversity and bounce back and grow despite life's downturns. So today what I'm doing is introducing a close friend of mine and someone in my generosity network. She's a local business owner who's showing how to be resilient. And I'm going to introduce my guest. It's Christina Fleck. And Christina, I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. You just have to answer. So tell us, the audience and me, about yourself. Let's start out with one thing that nobody knows about you.
Well, I mean, I don't know that nobody knows about it, but like very few people know because it's been a while. Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I painted, but I am a huge Bob Ross fan. Yeah. And I love painting happy little trees. Oh, wow. And I kind of wish that I took advantage of the big sale at the AC Moore before they shut down and picked up some odorless paint thinner because I totally would have been painting right now.
All right. Tell me a little bit about your family.
Yeah, well, I mean, right now we're a family of 3, about to be a family of 4. I have an amazing husband who's also my business partner in real estate investing. He also has his own startup company that focuses on human performance. We have a 5-year-old daughter and another daughter on the way.
Oh, that's good. So when do you do it on the second daughter?
That's the date? September 19th. So actually 5 months from yesterday. Is what I got. Almost at the halfway point.
That's around the corner.
Yep.
All right. Tell us about your business. How long you've been doing it? What do you love about it?
Sure. I am an acquisition and disposition specialist for real estate assets. And in short, I'm a real estate investor with a real estate license. I buy, sell, and invest in real estate. And I also help people in my community with their real estate needs and been doing it for going on 4 years now, actually.
That's good. So what do you mean by disposition asset? Can you break that down? Is that so? I know you're really passionate about real estate investing, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, my business is split 50-50 between the investment side and also the customer service side. Being able to find good deals out there is one of my passions, and making houses pretty again. That's the disposition part. So I can find a family to live in it is also the other side of that.
That's awesome. Well, tell a little bit about your why. Why do you do your business, and what's your personal why?
Yeah, well, thanks to Michael Mayer and Stephanie Havel, I was able to narrow down my why to basically my last name. It's Fleck, F-L-E-C-K, which means I'm a fun, loving educator who is caring and kind. Educator because I was a math teacher for 12 years. I believe that's my calling, and I think that's why I connect so well with my clients and my friends, especially with real estate, is because I love educating them about the process.
Oh, that's really good. So what's your unique value proposition? What makes you different from everybody else in the industry?
Well, one thing I totally did different this year is I've created this generosity network whose main goal is to help people, to make friends, to have fun, to make money, and to give back. And to do that, via events and doing just a bunch of appreciation things to show people that I care and that I'm available.
That's great. And you don't hear many people talk about that. That's amazing. So what does resilience mean to you?
In short, to be available, to keep moving forward and refusing to allow an economic downturn or recession to stop us from serving our community through our businesses and our passions.
Good. So what do you think about COVID-19?
I'm taking it seriously. I think it's a very serious situation. And honestly, I don't know how long it's going to go on for, even though we have all these deadlines. Like, I just don't know. And as long as everyone does their part and follows the CDC guidelines, we should all be able to weather through this crisis and also expedite its end.
That's good. So still open for business?
Oh, absolutely. I am only a phone call or text away every day. 24/7. That's why, I mean, that's the meaning of being professional. This is what I do 24/7.
So what do you want people to know about COVID-19? How are you taking a stand?
Just that is such an important thing to just follow the guidelines of the CDC. Just go with that, and I think we'll all be okay.
All right. So what changes have you adapted since the COVID-19 for yourself, for your family, and your clients?
Oh yeah. Well, for the health and safety of my family and my clients, I've made masks that I now wear. I actually made this out of my husband's old military uniforms. Made a bunch of them, so that they could be washed. Cool. I wear a mask and gloves to all appointments. I am 4 months pregnant, so I have to be more careful about sticking to that 6-foot distancing rule. I'm normally, everybody knows, I'm normally a handshaker or hugger. And I tell all my clients and appointments that before I go out to meet them. And so far, everyone's been completely understanding.
No, that's good. That's good. So what has changed for the services you provide for like buyers and sellers and investors since with COVID? What have changed?
Absolutely. Well, for buyers, now I show up to appointments even earlier. I always show up early, but I show up even earlier to open the doors and turn on the lights. And I tour the house myself first to make sure I don't see anything crazy. And when the buyers show up, unless they want me to accompany them inside, which I will happily do as long as we keep that 6-foot distance, I'll just wait for them outside, and then we can discuss the house after they're done touring as well. For sellers, I've done virtual listing appointments.
Sellers.
Yeah. For sellers, I've done virtual listing appointments. Did one recently with a friend of mine who's selling in Chesapeake. So she has kids, I have kids, and we're both taking this seriously. So I said, take your phone, show me around your house, and let's go through it that way. For those who want me to be there in person, I had one last week that said, Christina, I just need you to be here and tell me what to do. Happily did that. Again, keeping that distancing, that space between us, wearing the mask and the gloves. I also have an amazing listing photographer who is doing virtual tours. So people can see the entire layout of your house, more than just pictures. And we can add that directly to your listing. So if you don't want people to go into your house, that's fine. I mean, a lot of folks are even saying, hey, no in-person showings until we have a ratified contract. Because, you still have your home inspection to go in the house and actually tour it yourself. But if you're a seller that's really worried about people, going through your house, there are ways to get around it. At the request of my closing attorney, I'm not physically present for closing the time. It's kind of sad because, I like to be there to give the key and to give the closing gift and to give the hugs. But now I am available for a quick conference call in so that I can listen in and give my advice where needed.
Okay, that's good. So what type of clients are you working with right now and currently, especially in the COVID-19?
I am still working with buyers
and sellers, investors.
Yeah, buyers, sellers, investors. Yeah, absolutely. An ideal buyer for me, of course, probably for every agent, is one who is ready or nearly ready to go. I mean, this includes being ready to have a lender pull their credit and go through the whole loan application process. It can be a very intimidating time, and that's why I only work with the best lenders in the area that I know can gently guide my clients through this process. For sellers, an ideal seller is one who's willing to listen to advice, especially in this crazy time. This includes, what to do to prep the house for sale, being reasonable with their expectations, and deciding on an appropriate sales price. And actually, right now, is a great time to sell the house. You'd probably get a lot more for it than if you waited till maybe after this all dies down, because we just don't know what the market looks like. But I know right now that there's buyers out there looking to buy houses, and there's not that many houses out there.
So if somebody could sell their house right now, you think they should sell it?
I think so, yeah. I think it's a great time to list. You're still getting the summer market. The interest rates are still low. And as long as you have a contingency plan, what happens if this sells tomorrow? Where am I going to stay? Or, as long as you have a good plan in place, good expectations, I think this is still a very healthy market.
Okay, good. So how are you showing that you care and being generous to your clients, your sphere of influence, your database, and during this whole COVID-19?
Yeah, well, For now, I'm taking time every day to reach out individually to everyone in my sphere, just to check in, just to see how they're doing, and just to see if they need any help in any way. I will happily drop off toilet paper to your door if that's what you need. So I'm just checking in on everybody in my circle. I am still planning on doing events once the all clear is given, to include open houses and housewarmings with door prizes. I still do social events in my neighborhood, Salem Woods, and my generosity network events too.
Good. And I think you're interviewing a lot of your vendors too. Am I correct?
I am, actually. So my generosity network includes 4 of my gold sponsors, and it's a marketing partnership with them. As you know, as long as we support each other and showcase each other, I think we all grow together. So at this time, I'm interviewing them. I have one coming up on Wednesday with Trish Edwards from Cinch Home Warranty, and just to see how she's doing and if she has any insight on that could help consumers at this time.
Yeah, can you share us a success story that you had maybe in the last 30 days of you helping a buyer and seller, and what was the problem, what kind of solution you brought, and what was the outcome?
Yeah, absolutely. A success story would be, again, to be flexible, to accommodate for how sellers feel about what they need at this time, being either in person or virtual, just being flexible. For people in my business, I know that there's a lot of new agents coming into this business, even now at this crazy time. And everybody in my company knows that I'm here to help. Everybody knows that I'm here to guide and to share my experiences. Just yet today, this morning, I had a former student texting me. He's looking to get his real estate license. I have previous clients looking to get their real estate license. So everybody knows I'm always available to talk shop about real estate.
That's good. So what do you want people to know, and why this video is so important to share with people?
Well, first of all, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you so much for this opportunity, because this video means a lot to me. Before COVID-19, I would do one-on-one coffees and go out to lunch meetings. I'd participate in events in order to connect with new people in my community. Because my normal networking is now on pause, this video is of a great importance for me to let my community know that I am still here and available to help. And I would love an introduction to anyone that could use my services.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So let me go ahead and I'm going to pull up your contact info. So let me just share this right now. So, all right. So Christina Fleck with Prodigy Realty. And that's her number, 757-407-6475. So I'm going to leave it up there. And the reason I asked Christina's been in my generosity network probably for about 7 months. She did the generosity generation with Mike DeMayer and 7L. She even went to Atlanta with us, with Bryce and us, and met Kathy Hurd. We went down there, learned about generosity. And we're doing an interview because in today's market, people want to see doing and hear how they're handling all stuff going on, how they're being resilient. And one thing about Christina that amazes me is that she's really good about listening and taking care of her client. So I wanted to make sure we really did a picture of who she is, how it works with people. Because at the end of the day, the people who help me with my business, one of the things I wanted to make sure is that we get this video out to people. So if you're looking for someone like this and what she was saying in her video interview resonates with you and you're thinking about buying or selling real estate, give her a call, because at the end of the day, you can have 1,000 agents in there, but there's got to be some that resonates with you. And so the thing about Christine, she's all about giving, also all about educating, and she has a strong background in investing. So like she said, 50% investing, 50% on resale. So if you need someone like that, please give her a call, or I have a question for her. She's out there. And at the end of the day, I believe we really want people to come out and be a light. We want them to share what's going on, how they work with people, what value they bring. And I've known Christina for a while, and she does bring a lot of value. Her events, her events are phenomenal. Now they're on the back burner right now, but I think once this clears, she's going to get back up again and have her events. She had some great events with great people and started doing stuff in her neighborhood. Now we just transition a little bit online, let people know what's going on. And so I just wanted to say, if you have someone that looking to buy or sell, what she reviewed and resonate with you, give her a call and she'll talk to you, because today it's all about finding the right resources and the right people that can help you. And Christina, anything before we wrap up? Anything you want to say before we leave?
Well, also I can easily be found on Facebook. You can either like my personal page, Christina Fleck, or you can like my business page, Christina Fleck, Team Tyler Homes at Prodigy Realty. And again, Arnel, thank you so much for for having me in your generosity network. You've always been generous with your time and knowledge. For those of you in Hampton Roads that don't know, Arnel is the best business coach in the area, and I would highly recommend just getting to know him and becoming part of his sphere.
Yeah, I'll see that invoice, Christina, for that paid endorsement.
No problem, man.
It'll say $0. $0. All right, guys. Thanks, Facebook. Thanks, social media. Hope this was really helpful. Say all right. We'll say bye.
All right. Bye, guys.